Check out this video right here on Underland 76. Wow. I almost didn't do this today. I don't know. I'm just in a very distant place today. Um, Expect a rant tomorrow. That's all I gotta say. Anyway, let's go with the topics. Random number 12, I guess. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Drugs. Hmm. Easter eggs. Hmm. Well, since it's near a holiday, why not do the Easter eggs? All right. Yeah, when I put that on the list, I wasn't thinking about the little eggs that you get at Easter time. I'm actually thinking about Easter eggs in movies. Yeah, Easter eggs in movies. There we go. Blah 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 blah. On manofmany.com says, what is meant by Easter eggs in movies? An Easter egg is a term used to describe a hidden detail left in a movie by the filmmaker. This element could be a message, foreshadowing, or a callback to another medium designed to give the audience members sharp enough to catch a thrill. hmm. Easter egg in media. Wikipedia. That rhymed. That's cool. Anyway, that would be it. All right. So, thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Kidding. Um, Easter egg is a message, image, or feature hidden in a software, a video game, a film, or another, usually electronic medium. The term used in this manner was coined around 1979 by Steve Wright, the then director of software development in the Atari Consumer Division, to describe a hidden message in the Atari video game Adventure in reference to an Easter egg hunt. Adventure. Dun, 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 dun. Adventure is a video game developed by Warren Robinett for the Atari Video Computer System and released in 1980 by Atari Inc. The player controls a square avatar whose quest is to explore an open-ended environment to find a magical chalice and return it to the Golden Castle. I believe I had that. I had a whole bunch of Atari games when I was a kid. In reference to an Easter egg hunt. The earliest known video game. Wow. Oh, wow. The earliest known video game Easter egg is in Moonlander in 1973, in which the player tries to land a lunar module on the moon. If the player opts to fly the module horizontally through several of the game's screens, they encounter a McDonald's restaurant. And if they land next to it, the astronaut will visit it instead of standing next to the ship. The earliest known Easter egg in software in general is one placed in the make command for PDP-6/PDP-10 computers sometime in October 1967 to October 1968, wherein if the user attempts to create a file named love by typing make love, the program responds not war before proceeding. Ha! That's cool. Shows that a lot of people have a good sense of humor, especially when you least expect it. This is empty. Whatever. Another one. Haha. They're all over the place. I got a bunch of them. Like I said, this is the new Dr. Pepper. And only those who have been with me for a long time will know what I mean by that. So anyway, blah blah blah, blah 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 blah. The origin. Da, 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 da. The use of the term Easter egg to describe secret features in video games originates from the 1980 video game Adventure for the Atari 2600 video game console, programmed by employee Warren Robinett. At the time, Atari did not include programmers' names in the game credits, both to prevent competitors from poaching its developers as well as to deny developers a means to bargain with the management of the new owners, Warner Communications. Robinett, who disagreed with his supervisor over this lack of acknowledgement, secretly programmed the message created by Warren Robinett to appear only if a player moves their avatar over a specific pixel dubbed the gray dot during a certain part of the game and enters a previously forbidden part of the map where the message can be found. When Robinett left Atari, he did not inform the company of the acknowledgement that he included in the game. Shortly after his departure, the gray dot and his message were discovered by a player. Atari's management initially wanted to remove the message and release the game again until this was deemed too costly. Instead, Steve Wright, the director of software development in the Atari Consumer Division, suggested that they keep the message and, in fact, encouraged the inclusion of such messages in future games. Describing them as Easter eggs for consumers to find. Wow. So I'm glad I did this video today. This is very interesting stuff. In video games, while Robinett's message in Adventure led to the first use of the phrase Easter egg, Easter eggs are included in previous video games. The earliest known video game Easter egg is in Moonlander in 1973, in which the player tries to land a spaceship on the moon. If the player flies horizontally enough, they encounter a McDonald's restaurant, and if they land next to it, an astronaut will visit it instead of standing next to the ship. Do you believe in deja vu? I believe I've read that already. Oh. Other early known Easter eggs include one in the first text adventure game, Colossal Cave Adventure, 1976. Ooh, the year I was born. From which adventure was fashioned, which includes several secret words. One of these is XYZZY, a command which enables the player to move between 2 points in the game world. According to research by Ed Fries, one of the earliest Easter eggs in a graphical video game could be found in Starship One in 1977, programmed by Ron Milner. By triggering the cabinet's controls in the right order, the player can have the message, "Hi Ron," appear on the screen. Fries describes it as the earliest arcade game yet known that clearly meets the definition of an Easter egg. The existence of this Easter egg wasn't published until 2017, leading Fries to suggest that as more than 100 arcade games predate Starship One, earlier Easter eggs may still be undiscovered. Fry says that some Atari arcade cabinets were resold under the Key Games label and included changes to the alien UFOs. Fry summarizes that this feature may have been intended for a Key Games release. For this reason, and because it requires a hardware modification, Fry questions whether it meets the definition of an Easter egg. In 2004, an Easter egg displaying programmer Bradley Reed's surname was found in Video Whizball in 1978, a game for the Fairchild Channel F system. Hmm. I missed a whole line there. I'm going to reread that line. Fry says that some Atari arcade cabinets were resold under the Key Games label and include changes to the see, that's how I read it. Include changes to the alien UFOs. But include changes to the hardware that make the game appear different from the Atari version. Anti-Aircraft 2 in 1975 includes a means to modify the circuit board to make the airplanes in the game appear as alien UFOs. See, that makes way more sense. Anyway, since Adventure, there has been a long history of video game developers placing Easter eggs in their games. Most Easter eggs are intentional, an attempt to communicate with the player, or a way of getting even with the management for a perceived slight. Easter eggs in video games take a variety of forms, from purely ornamental screens to aesthetic enhancements that change some element of the game during play. The Easter egg included in the original Age of Empires, 1997, is an example of the latter. Catapult projectiles are changed from stones to cows. More elaborate Easter eggs include secret levels and developers' rooms, fully functional hidden areas of the game. Developers' rooms often include inside jokes from the fandom or development team and differ from a debug room that they are specifically intended for the player to find. Some games even include hidden mini games as Easter eggs. In the LucasArts game Day of the Tentacle in 1993, the original Maniac Mansion 1987 game can be played in its full version by using a home computer in a character's room. Wow. Hmm. Similarly, a programmer included the whole of Time Splitters 2 in 2002 within Homefront The Revolution in 2016, accessed by using a special code at an in-game arcade cabinet. Other Easter eggs originated unintentionally. The Konami code, a type of cheat code, became an intentional Easter egg in most games, but originates from Konami's Gradius in 1985 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. The programmer Kazuhisa Hashimoto created the code as a means to rapidly debug the game by giving the player's avatar additional health and powers to easily traverse the game. The types of codes are normally removed from the game before it is shipped, but in the case of Gradius, Hashimoto forgot to remove it, and the code was soon discovered by players. Its popularity inspired Konami to reuse the code and purposely retain it for many of its future games as an Easter egg. Interesting. And there's computing and software, firmware, hardware, comics. American comic book artists are known to include hidden Easter egg messages or hidden messages in their art. In a reprint of classic Captain America comics, a production artist drew a penis on Bucky Barnes. Huh. Okay. In 2000, Al Milgrom inserted a message into Universe X Spidey #1, insulting his previous boss, Marvel editor-in-chief Bob Harras, following Harris's termination from Marvel Comics. On page 28, panel 3, the spines of books on a bookshelf in the background read, Harris, ha ha, he's gone, good riddance to bad rubbish, he was a nasty SOB. The message was spotted after the book was printed, but before it went on sale. The copies that were printed for consumers were destroyed. However, 4,000 preview copies were distributed to retailers as a part of a first look deal, and these are today considered rare collector's items. Milgram was apparently fired and allegedly and quietly rehired several weeks later. Ooh. So if you have that comic book, Universe X Spidey #1, if you have that comic book, check page 28, panel 3 for that hidden message in the background on the spines of books on a bookshelf. You could be sitting on a big pile of money right now. A few others. Video, home media. Easter eggs are found on films, DVDs, and Blu-ray discs, often as deleted scenes or bonus features. Klinger states that their presence is another signifier of artistry in the world of DVD supplements. I remember those. No, I remember having a DVD, and you'd be watching, and every once in a while there'd be a thing that'll pop up, and if you hit a button on the remote at the right time, it'll pop up a different screen and show hidden messages or hidden scenes or whatever, Yeah. According to American film critics James Berardinelli and Roger Ebert, most DVDs do not contain them and most examples are inconsequential. But a few, such as the one found on the Memento DVD release, are worth the effort to seek out. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool, really. I don't know. Mm, do, 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 do. But yeah, what was that one? I want to find this moonlight. No. Hmm. It's some kind of weird looking keyboard. It's a Moonlander ergonomic keyboard. No, I wanted a video game. Oh yeah, 'cause I want to find that McDonald's thing. I don't know. It's just one of those little things that would look really cool. I want to play that. But he's not gonna let me. I don't know. I really need to get back into playing video games and stuff. I stopped. Kind of stopped for a while because of the whole Twitch thing. I don't know. I'm just not into it anymore. I mean, I can't really blame Fortnite for that because it had nothing to do with Fortnite. It just happened to be that was the game that I was playing. Um, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna go, but yeah. So that was the whole thing about the Easter eggs. Again, the link's going to be down below for the Wikipedia page. You could read the whole thing. I did leave some stuff out because it would have taken forever to read that. Try and keep these under half an hour long because I could ramble. I could go on and on and on. You know, it's like playing this. I could play this for hours and hours on end. You know, and I did get a couple messages saying that you want me to play that more often. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I don't know. One of these days, if I get into the mood where I just want to jam, sure. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. But until then, I'm going to go. Tomorrow's a checking in video, so hopefully you watch that. That's going to be a rant because of something that happened today, which I'm not going to talk about until tomorrow. So stay tuned, be there, or be some kind of this shape. Ooh.